So, I made it this far. And we have made it this far. Hello everybody, I'm BigMacDavis here, and welcome back to the final part of the Doom 3 BFG Edition walkthrough for the PC, played through Steam on the Veteran difficulty setting. This is Area 26, Primary Excavation Site. So who is Hell's mightiest warrior? Well, we shall soon find out. In the meantime, they literally give us every weapon in the game and all the ammo to go along with it. You can literally, look at how many shotgun shells and clips there are. You can literally stock up on all of the weapons and ammo that you need. Come up here for some med kits, if you so need them, like I do. Now, there's nothing we can do in this room except collect the ammunition. And so, when we're done with that, let's proceed. And we hear more groaning coming from hell. Now, on the right side over here, it may not look like there's anything over there. But if we run and jump and try and get up over here, we can get a BFG cell. Not that it matters, they give you plenty of BFG ammo in the first room, but it is here. And so now we will continue on and discover the secrets of this ancient civilization. Go deeper and deeper into the caverns. More artifacts that were studied. This place is huge.
Setting new standards in both archaeological discovery and analysis. The UAC is
and yes, this is the same video that we have and that we watched. Now, this chamber on the bottom left of the screen is called Chamber of the Hero. Now, if we remember this video that we watched, we know that the ancient civilization on Mars did in fact have a mighty hero that helped fight for them and drive back hell. And this is the Chamber of the Hero. Is the hero inside of this sarcophagus? Or is it empty? Did the hero rise again to fight another day? Are we the hero? Are we Doom Guy? I think we are. In some way, shape, or form. What in the world was that growl? Oh, this is the gray-looking rocks. If we see here, all these bricks are made out of the reddish Martian sand. But now it's changed. And if we look on the bottom left, it says unidentified. We must be back in hell again. And see, the gray bricks now from hell. Oh my goodness, people crucified upside down. And down we go. Oh my goodness. A torso with no legs, no arms, no head, and yet still living. Now, as you make your way down through Hell's catacombs, there are no enemies to fight. There is literally only the boss enemy with a few imps and a few maggots as well. But the end boss is the only enemy you have to kill. But he's at the end. But on your way down the catacombs, we must be on the lookout for a secret area. Now on the right side, we can continue to the final boss of this game. However, on the left side is a secret area with an id logo, so let's press it. Achievement unlocked, all of us. And through here is a special secret area with the very last PDA of the entire game, everybody. It's right here. The id Software PDA. Achievement unlocked, Doomed Collector. And in this PDA, we can read some of the people who made Doom 3. No audio logs on file. And if you guys wish, you can skip through this section to the end boss if you want to do that. But I'm going to read the PDA and see what it has to say. Adrian Carmack, artist, co-owner. Thank you, John Carmack, programmer, co-owner. I would like to thank our fans for playing Doom 3. Kevin Cloud, artist, co-owner. It's amazing to me how many of these people that I read, like Adrian Carmack, John Carmack, Kevin Cloud, who no longer work at id Software. Now, I'm not really in the know at who still works there and who doesn't still work there, but I know a lot of them do not work there anymore. Wow, we're finally done. I would like to thank Tara for her patience with the long hours and all of the travel and for always being there when I got home, regardless of the hour. Thanks to Tuffy, Champ, Barney, Boo, Tazzy, Charm, Allie, Annie, Nadima, Firefox, Amira, Shahira, Misty, and Hope in our memories for taking care of Tara when I wasn't there. Thanks to my family for all of the support and encouragement over the years. Thanks to the entire team here at id for all of the hard work that was put in to make Doom 3 the game we set out to make from the start. And of course, thanks to the fans who make all of the effort worth it in the end. See you guys at QuakeCon and on the Doom 3 servers, where I'll be happy to spoon-feed you some rockets, courtesy of Todd H. Todd Hollinshed, CEO, co-owner. I would like to thank all of our fans for playing Doom 3. We sure had a great time making it. I would also like to give a special thanks to my wife Stephanie and children Richard and Destiny for putting up with me being gone long hours during crunch time. Tim Willits, lead designer, co-owner. Gloria, thanks for putting up with the long hours we work. My family, thank you for all your love and support over the years in helping me settle here. Brian Watkins and the entire team at Dane Tracks, thanks for going above and beyond the call of duty for us. The owners at id, thank you for your continued support and guidance throughout the years. To my wonderful wife Christine for putting up with me through the years. To my parents, Mom, you played that far to read this? To my friends having to deal with my computer addiction, and a big bleh to the QE Radiant regulars. Thanks to id fans everywhere. Special mention to Mac Linux players and European gamers. It's been a wild ride. I look forward to the future. T. Timo, Paris, France. Well, we are finally done. It's been a long road getting here, and let me tell you, 4 years on a game is a long time. To do a game like this, with the amount of people we have working on the team, it really says a lot about the talent and commitment of everyone at id. I would like to thank everyone at id for making the times at the office fun and rewarding, and we have been at the office a lot. I would also like to thank my wife Erin and my daughter Marlee for holding down the fort while I have been away and not giving me too much trouble about not being home so much. And last but not least, I would like to thank the fans. You guys and girls that plop your 50 down for this game. We worked really hard on it and I hope you enjoyed it. Mal Blackwell, Designer. Player. Well, here we are at the end of the game. You've been persistent and skillful, or you found some cheat code somewhere. Either way, thanks for making it this far. In fact, I'm so grateful that I think you deserve a little something extra. Here are some highly classified secrets and trivia about the art team. Kenneth Scott can navigate a Japanese bookseller's website faster than most Japanese people can. Seneca Menard will never eat at a restaurant where orange lycra hot pants are part of the staff's uniform. Fred Nilsson can recite uncensored lines from an animated movie he worked on. Pat Duffy was once invited to a movie starlet's hotel room but didn't go. Patrick Thomas cannot stifle laughter. James Hauska has escaped death from lightning multiple times. Eric Webb tried to impress a girl by saying he liked a terrible song. Adrian Carmack likes soup but doesn't seem to like crackers. Kevin Cloud only eats from a blender. Thanks to my family, friends, and you. Out, Andy Chang, Mesquite, Texas, USA, Earth. Hello! I hope you enjoyed playing the game. I'd like to thank the owners of id for making such a great place to work, everyone who works at id for being so good at what they do, and my family for being patient with me while I was busy working on the game, especially my mom, who died of cancer last year. See you around in the Delta Labs. Jim. I hope you are enjoying all the hard work we put into Doom 3. It's been a blast creating it. You are the reason we can keep building great games, and we appreciate your support. A quick thanks to my wife Christina for her endless dedication in caring for our newborn during my late hours. Joshua, you sure gave crunch time a little extra kick. Enjoy the rest of the game. Pat D. Thanks to my friends and family for the support. I hope everyone enjoys playing it as much as we enjoyed making it. Special thanks to Austin and Cameron. In the Game of the Year polls, please remember Super Turbo Turkey Puncher 3. Robert. Thanks to my wife Tanya and my kids Gabriel, Aaron, and Ariel. Matt Hooper, Designer. I would like to thank my wife for her love and support during this extremely difficult time. James Hauska, Animator. To all our fans, thank you for being the best fans around. I always enjoy meeting you when I can. Donna Jackson, Idmom. Donna to the rescue song. Took your sweet time getting here, Marine. First and foremost, a sincere thanks to you for playing Doom 3. I know it's been a few years in the making and trust that you're thoroughly enjoying the dedication and hard work that has gone into this title. Huge thanks to the owners at id for making me a part of their family. It's truly an honor to be working with some of the most talented people in the game industry. Lastly, and in no way least, thanks to my wife, Tina. Thank you for your patience, love, and understanding over the years. You truly are the best. Alright, enough mush. Now get back to your objective. Seal that hellhole, Marine. Oh yeah. And remember, just bring yourself back. Do not get hurt. Out. J. Keehan, Designer. Seneca Menard, Artist. What in the world? What happened with my speaker there? Maybe the Doom 3 demons are trying to invade my room. My speaker just went haywire, just crackled. That's weird. Okay, anyway, Seneca Menard, Artist. Wow, you are really far into the game if you're reading this. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Turn around. Quick. What? What? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, Frederick Nilsson, that wasn't very nice. Big smiley face there. I see what you're doing, Fred Nilsson. I would like to say thanks to my friends and family. Lars, Ingegard, Sophie, Chris, Andrew, Anneli, Tom, Denise, TJ. Also to all my friends and family in Sweden, I miss you all. To SMR, Empire 3, thanks for all the late night death matching. Fun stuff. Better get those shotgun skills back up to par. No railgun for you. Too easy. To my co-workers, we have an amazing crew of people working here. You should all be proud of what we've achieved. Thanks for keeping that smile on my face. To the owners of id, you guys have built quite an amazing place here. I've learned a whole bunch about game design from the best of the best. And of course, to you, the player. Thanks for all your support and for being patient while we've worked so hard on this for you all. Thanks, Frederick. Steve Resco, designer. A big mushy thanks to the rest of my brothers in arms for delivering a blockbuster game and being good company while doing it. I'm proud as hell to see this on the shelves, and I'm looking forward to making more great games with you fools. Kenneth. P.S. I love you, Peach. If you played this far, I certainly hope you've enjoyed Doom 3, or at least enjoyed the quick dev map and no-clip ride to look at this secret. It was a pleasure to be a part of the team that created it. Even after 4 years of seeing it in development, I'm still in awe of the detail, complexity, and creativity packed into every square inch of the game. To my wife, Jen, and my kids, Andy and Alexa, thank you for being you. Your support is unbelievable. You three are simply the greatest. And to the rest of my family, 32 years of thanks, respect, and appreciation. Enjoy the rest of the game. See you at QuakeCon. Ship it, Marty. Patrick Thomas, artist. Thanks to me and my beloved twin, who unfortunately had to be stripped for spare parts. Mr. Elusive, programmer. Thanks to Andy and Fred for telling me what I needed to hear, and making me realize what I needed to do. Thanks Mom and Dad for understanding why I haven't visited in months. Most of all, I have to thank my bagel chick, Emmy. Thank you for all those nights I came home late and you were there waiting. Thank you for your love and inspiration. Thank you for being a better girlfriend than I could ever ask for. Eric. I can't thank my wonderful wife Carmen enough for being so supportive during late nights and long weekends. Brian. And that's it. Hope I didn't miss anybody, but that's pretty much all the people there that worked on this game, at least all the important ones, the high-ranking ones. So now, we are ready to fight the Cyber Demon at long last. But first, I am going to save my game, because if I die, I don't want to have to reread that PDA all over again. So I will be right back. Well, it's a good thing I saved, because I did in fact die to the final boss. I don't usually die when it comes to him, but I did this time, because, you know, why not during a recording, right? Anyway, let's see who the final boss is. Immediately start running away from the Cyber Demon. Now, he operates about the same way as the normal Cyber Demon does in original Doom. Only in this case, he can step on you and kill you in one stomp. So be careful about going past him like that. And yeah, his rocket did hit me. Oh, now the Cyber Demon is invulnerable to all attacks. Except for... oh boy. Except for... so, as I'm trying to explain here. So the Cyber Demon is impervious to all attacks except for the Soul Cube. If we remember, the Soul Cube told us to use it against the Cyber Demon, Hell's mightiest warrior. But now we need the Soul Cube charged again, and so let's kill everybody. Gotta get 5 charges. Okay, that's 2 charges so far. I believe it takes 4 or 5 to kill the Cyber Demon. Now yes, you can use other weapons on the Cyber or on the enemies if you want to get the Soul Cube charged up, but rockets are quick and effective. Taking more damage there. Just keep racking up kills, racking up Soul Cube charges. Sadly, you can't stack Soul Cube charges, so you can't kill like 10 enemies and then have 2 Soul Cube charges. It's not the way it works. No, I didn't want to get the maggot. I wanted the Cyber Demon to eat that Soul Cube. Oh, where are the enemies? What? There we go. Just watch out for his rockets. Where are the enemies? There. Goodness. Come on now. Use us? Okay.
Recon Zulu, this is Echo 1. Give me a visual status.
Echo 1, this is Recon Zulu. We've got massive damage all over the base. This place looks like hell. I've got life signs on the bioscanner. Eyes sharp. Echo 1, we've got a survivor, a Marine. Corporal, you hear me? You alright? Can you hear me? Echo 1, this is Recon Zulu. Prepare for medevac.
Copy that. Have you located Counselor Swan?
Yes, sir. He's dead.
Roger, Recon 1. What about Dr. Betruger?
He's nowhere to be found, sir.
Oh yeah! Doom 3 BFG Edition is done! We finally defeated Hell's mightiest warrior and sealed the Hellhole. The Soul Cube basically sacrificed itself and sealed the Hellhole for us. My goodness, what a game this is. It is absolutely astounding. When the game first came out, it didn't receive a whole lot of positive reviews. Well, it did. Let me take that back. It did have some positive reviews, but it was not as well received as some of the other Doom games that have been released. But I gotta say, as the years go by, and as I play more and more Doom 3, this is probably the 8th time I've beaten the game, probably. I really enjoy Doom 3. it's getting better with age, I have to say. It's a lot slower paced, definitely, than most other Doom titles, or even most other first-person shooter titles, for that matter. So if you're expecting a fast-paced shooter, this is not what you're going to get. But with that said, this game is not bad. It's actually really good. I actually really enjoyed it, for the most part. There were some parts that were a bit slow, but, you know, like I said, for the most part, it was rather enjoyable. Yes, rocking out to this music. But, so, basically, there is a question that has been raised then about the ending cutscene, and that is, Dr. Betruger. His head was inside of the mouth of a giant demon. In this game, we don't know the name of the demon, but in the next game, Resurrection of Evil, the expansion pack for Doom 3, we do know the name of that demon. The question is, was Dr. Betruger a demon the whole time, and he could just manifest himself as a human being? And then he came to Mars with the mission to overthrow the entire base and maybe Earth after that? Well, I do have to say that in the Lost Mission, which is the second expansion pack for Doom 3, all of that is revealed, and all of that is completely... the story is basically told about Dr. Betruger and what happened with him and with the demons and with the Mars base and with Earth. But anyway, enough about that. So that is about Dr. Betruger. But yeah, so I guess after killing the cyber demon, we transported back into the Delta labs because the Marines found us and rescued us. But Counselor Swan, he is dead. He succumbed to his wounds, apparently, and we know Jack Campbell is dead as well. He died, so all of our friends and allies, including Thomas Kelly, are dead. But that's it for the Doom 3 BFG Edition. So, I'm going to take a break from Doom 3 for a little bit, not for a whole lot of time, but for a little bit to finish Black Mesa once and for all. But after that, we will be back doing the Resurrection of Evil for Doom 3, which is basically the sequel to Doom 3. So what happens with Dr. Betruger? Will we be able to stop him? Well, we shall find all that out in the expansion pack. So until we see each other again, I'm BigMacDavis here. Take care, everybody.